Hey everyone, Rigel2. Hey everyone, Rigel2 here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Pokemon UltraMoon. Last time, on camera. Great, alright. Last time we explored the Royal Avenue. This time, oh yeah, I also forgot about the Battle Royale, but that's not important to like the post game and for metagame until competitive Pokemon. I don't play Fortnite, I had never played it, and I really don't know what it is, or anything about the game. That's where it's a competitive multiplayer where you drop down from, like, helicopters or stuff. Alright, this time we're going to be exploring Wela Volcano. En route, well, we have to explore Route 7 first. Which is actually a water route, surprisingly. So, here we have another example of the trial captains guarding the gate. This is a captain's barricade. How does... I know that makes sense, sort of. That's probably why there's, like, no settlement behind here, but... why would there be? Alright, we have Route 7. Ahead lies the Dividing Peak Tunnel. Yeah, because building a tunnel right straight through a volcano instead of just removing that section because he had clearly no problem removing all that is a good idea. Do you agree with my logic? Designated trial site for a challenge. And then he always dancing. Yeah. So, before you get distracted, we head down here. This is really all the...
one of the main reasons anyone ever goes to Wela Volcano is because Salazzle.
Yeah, or, Salandit. Because there really isn't too much to explore. I mean, compare it to other volcanoes. It's the least fleshed out, and this was even more fleshed out than Sun Moon. Do you see why this region's tiny now? Maybe you can catch some rare Pokemon from those rock piles that spout out bubbles sometimes. Yeah, I'm still not too thrilled. Yeah, I'm still not too thrilled about how they did fishing in this game. I know they're trying to conserve space, but then why didn't you just put these games on Nintendo 3DS XL if the regular games clearly couldn't handle as much as the older ones that were in 2D? Pokemon trainer joined forces to make a team. I'm being serious though. Why? Why didn't they just put on the I know that they weren't really selling as much, but come on. These games aren't expanding enough. They change up the story, add a bunch of new Pokemon, do some competitive stuff. But for the main meat of the game, because the originals were so good and regarded so highly, yeah, not enough was changed. Basculin is a Pokemon from Unova. Going up against my Dupiter. Yeah, it's severely underleveled because I literally just got him. Okay. I'm going to use Bug Bite. Tiny, oh, come on. Take down is a normal type move. That does that. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at those dudes. Look at that dude's abs. Or don't look. Okay. Takedown's not gonna... Literally, it's not gonna do anything because it missed. Now I'm just gonna use Razor Leaf to, cut this guy down to size. Sort of. As if getting stabbed with a bunch of leaves isn't enough. Ucklin. Swimmer Dakota sent out Psyduck. Alright, now I'm gonna use Razor Leaf once again. Yeah, easy comes, easy goes. Psyduck goes down, which would really be a water psychic type. In all sense of the word. Swim too. I want to compete together. What? Yeah, so this is a little training area. So this is a training area where you can train, of course. And it has lots of nice things, like lots of water. And Pokemon, but... Okay, we can't go through there. Here, not here. So, I believe by going onto the short section of this route, you can get a TM. Let's explore over here.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Here you can find, I believe
There it
it's...
is. Oh, no.
I believe it's a sandy gas. Nope, that's just a Diglett.
Just a potato. Just a potato.
No, it's a mole with a nose with no whiskers.
Freshly grown potato.
Because that works. So here we have Diglett, Diglett, Dig. Diglett, Diglett, Dig. Also, when the wild Pokemon are the same level as trainers Pokemon, even though there's 2 of them, there's a problem. Octon, you're level 18. Finally. So I don't think you can find sandy gas here, but up here, there's an item.
Oh. Hey, look at that. Sticky spot.
Yeah, I can't get it from here for some reason. Seriously, you should be able to fish from all the way up here. I'm being serious. You should be. But no, you can't, because this game has some really solid problems, just like Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is definitely not the best Pokemon game. We used to think that, but no, not really. I feel like, in content-wise, they're kind of downgraded. Here we have, probably Magikarp. A Staryu! Staryu, I believe, is pure water type. Though it could be water psychic, but it's pure water type. When it evolves into Starmie, it's water psychic type. 100% sure about that. Alright, this thing is level 19, which is the highest Pokemon we've seen in this area. I'm just gonna use Razor Leaf. And want to KO it. My Pokemon is way too OP right now. And now it's almost level 30. Seriously, I believe it's 7 levels till it fully evolves. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close. This is the highest level Pokemon you've ever seen at this point in the game, probably. Probably not, though, because some people like to go solo runs and just try to destroy the competition. Here you have giant rocks, which you should be able to go through, but no. I'm going to send out my electronic Pokeballs in the water and hope it works. And we're mysteriously on shallow water. But, oh no!
Oh, would you look at that?
What?
Would you look at that?
Look at what?
It's the IKEA heart.
It's the Pokemon that really should have been the evolution of Leftis, but because Pokemon wanted to make Unova all new Pokemon, it wasn't. They really should have just made a pre-evolution for this thing and let you evolve it. That would have been so much better. Like, way better. Like, way better. That was a crit? Yeah. So I can nitpick about why Pokemon don't have the best RPGs nowadays, but yeah. But right now, you're not actually a bother. Thanks for a little excitement.
Nice.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as the first one we come across.
Nice.
I feel like I should start crying at your terrible humor. Did I? Yes, I went full circle. This area is one of the few areas you can kind of get lost in, but I said few. And you don't really get lost. There's really no way you can get lost because there's a freaking map that I haven't been looking at down there. There's another trainer. Swimming is full body exercise. It's toad muscle tactics.
Seems like the whole city come against me. Every time I'm in the street, I heard.
Swimmer Casey. Like Casey.
Okay, never mind.
Like Casey from Chuck. Surskit is a water bug type. So you guess what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pluck the legs off of this spindly little ball. Probably in one hit too.
You know what would actually be clever for Surskit to do?
What?
It could use the top of its head as a little disguise and look like a lily pad.
Yeah, maybe they'll add a new form of it where it does that.
Yeah, like a Lotad.
Yeah, or just, you know, make it evolve into Lotad. I'm joking. Oh, here we have one of the few. How did you grab that without your fishing rod? If you need a fishing rod to grab a
Maybe Lapras grabbed it with its mouth.
We saw it clearly didn't.
Okay. It used Psychic.
No. We all know that we used the fishing rod to grab a freaking sticker from the bottom of that area, but here, for some reason, it just doesn't happen.
Magic. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a girl in a swimming suit. Welcome to my mini island. Yeah, but it's freaking huge compared to some other settlements. Like, in Hoenn, there would be a house on this with the dude collecting shards. But no, because they want to keep this cut down as much as possible, and they kept it on, and they wanted to put it for only the 3DS and 2DS, which was a terrible, terrible decision. I know that Pokemon's all about accessibility, but by this point, because of how everything's going, it's kind of hurting the game. Plus, they're probably diverting most of their resources to the Switch games. So, yeah. So, hopefully the Switch games, at least the 2019 ones, because they're actually being original, will have lots of content, be large enough, and would be fun enough with a decent story, or just a regular story that makes sense in a Pokemon game instead of going for, like, all godly religion stuff. Okay. Like in Sinnoh. Or Unova. Or what the heck even this game. You see the legendaries, no, I'm not being such a big fan of them. Here you have TM Double Team, which raises evasiveness and is banned in competitive for that very reason. Also, it's pretty much useless in regular game, except for certain boss battles using it against you. But it's basically useless. Because one, it's banned, and two, no one ever uses it properly, and yeah. Yeah, these games are so lackluster that all these options need to be for competitive nowadays. Alright, finally, we're heading off to Wela Volcano Park.
Seems like the whole city go against me.
Wela Volcano Park, the fire burns bright and hot here. Alright, Wela Volcano has a wide variety of Pokemon such as Cubone, Salandit, and Magby, which I'm not going to catch. Magby is a pure fire type. It's a baby Pokemon pre-evolution of Magmar, and which is also the pre-evolution of Magmortar, which was introduced in Sinnoh.
And Magmortar really ticks me off.
Why? Because it has a butt head?
No, because Flint.
Oh. Well, don't worry. That Apom from that electric dude is certainly fine.
Frick that.
Hey, that was in Diamond and Pearl. Besides, I'm the side of the coin that think that Diamond and Pearl kinda suck. But Platinum's really, really good. Hey, it's Salandit. Is it a female? Is the first time I'm gonna find
be a female, says most of the chat.
No, it's just a male. Okay. Why I was talking about wanting it to be female because Salandit only evolves when it's female. Dragon Rage is a move that only does 40 damage.
It's just like Combi. It has the Combi treatment.
Yeah, except the female's really rare. Except not as rare as Combi, because in Sinnoh, Combi itself was pretty rare. And finding a female was even rarer.
Which is surprising because of how common bees are sometimes.
Yep, in the spring. Also, when is Seasons coming back to Pokemon?
Oh man, I wish Seasons were back. That would be so weird.
It wouldn't just be weird, but it'd allow them to do some pretty creative stuff.
Yeah.
And it could create some beautiful differentiation.
Yeah, like the top of Wela Volcano could be covered in snow during the winter season.
Yeah, or, you know, they could just do the smart thing and, like, have certain areas blocked off or not blocked off. Or it could help them change the variety of how places look, depending on the season. So, even if they all look the same at first, they're not.
Yeah, and,
Darn it. Okay. But seriously, Fletchling is a normal flying type. Of course it is.
Brooklet Hill could have more people in it in the summer because people go swimming in the summer.
But why would they go to Brooklet Hill and not the massive freaking ocean around them?
Oh, right.
Also, why aren't there really any hot springs?
I'm thinking about Brooklet Hill a lot because, reasons.
Yeah, because it's a nice area to look at. Even though it's kind of bland.
Totally that.
But even though it's kind of bland at points.
Totally because of how it looks.
Ah, that classic colors. I put it down. Oh, come on!
Haha.
I guess you could say that these fletchlings are coming out of their, nest. These fletchlings are just learning how to spread their wings.
Oh boy.
I guess you can say that these fletchlings are really on fire. That's their evolution.
Passing with flying colors, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't think that one is taking up any air space. What? I'm just being smart with my puns. Stop using agility and quick attack. Let me stomp you birds. I guess you could say I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 ground type. I mean, if it was rock type, since they are basically.
Mudsdale is giving me frickin'.
It's not Mudsdale, it's Mudbray. It's Dimsdale.
Mudbray is giving me frickin' Mudsdale flashbacks.
Oh, don't worry, Hapu isn't that bad.
No, I'm talking about your Mudsdale.
Oh, you mean my Mudsdale that now has completely maxed out stats?
Exactly, that's why I hate it.
That was until fairly recently. And I don't think you haven't battled it with its fully maxed out stats. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I'm just gonna kick a bird out of the sky. What?
You're going into orbit, you stupid mutt.
What's the last time a donkey? What's the last time a donkey outsped a bird? Donkey the monkey.
Donkey.
Yeah, that's a well-hidden item.
But how do they expect anyone to find that?
You see it? Nothing? Okay. Hyper Potion. Alright, here we have a traveler. Oh my gosh! It's a traveler! Show me your Pokemon, let me see the stats! Here we have Sightseer Maria. She sent out Cantonian Meow. Meowth, that's right. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Or should I say a piece of... Oh, come on, fake out. But also, why isn't this thing evolved yet? What level is this Meowth evolve, Ollie?
I think Meowth just evolves from friendship. Oh wait, no, that's a Alolan Meowth.
Oh, Alolan Meowth.
Give me a second.
Your speed fell, hardy.
I don't really remember what level it evolved at.
Bubble beam. Oh, come on, Fury Swipes. That's gonna do a lot.
I mean, I remember playing blue version, but I don't really remember which level he evolved at.
Meowth took me out. What? Wait, what's the last time Fury Swipes took out a Pokemon? Also, Meowth took out Octon. Of course it did.
Probably last time Star Platinum went, oh.
Did you just do a, well, time to use these revives that they keep handing us for free. Did you just do a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No,
I said it.
You didn't say it right. It goes, JoJo no Kimi no Iboken.
Don't you mean Hadouken?
No.
Hey, it sounded like you said Hadouken. Look at me leveling up my star Pokemon. Even though it's going to be mostly useless to this trial, except for I'm going to win against something. Spoil. They've changed it.
JoJo no Kimi no Iboken.
Hadouken. Don't you mean Hadouken? Hadouken!
No, wrong series, wrong timing. We're not even in front of any fighter characters yet.
I'm the cutest of the Seismic Sisters, the trio siblings who love volcanoes. This cave here just leads to the rock of the volcano, just so you know. Okay, guess what? You don't get to explore the cave, which you would in every other Pokemon game. What a bunch of lame lasers.
They could have had a bit more room for fire-type Pokemon there, because there are a lot of fire-type Pokemon that live in caves.
Yeah, and while there's a fair amount of fire types, there should be a bit more. I feel like the most fire types came out of Hoenn and were pre-evolutions of other ones.
And stuff.
Yeah. And also, other ones are just pre-evolutions to others, or if they're legendaries. Good job making this high.
The inside of that volcano, the inside of Wela Volcano must look really pretty, judging by the background music.
Oh no, I just came down here. Okay. That's okay. It's not that.
I will remember you.
We have a float stone. I forgot what that one does. I'll have to check it later. Look at this pretty sight. And the prettiest of the Seismic Sisters. It's the side of a volcano. Okay.
I think it makes immunity to the ground type moves.
We don't get to explore the cave. And it was charming.
Really pretty, judging by the background music. I mean, do you hear the background music? It would have looked really pretty implying.
Also, this reminds me of the side of probably where they put on their mountain resources. Okay, I'm not finding. Oh, there we go. Finally, I just want to level up my Pokemon just a wee bit more. Of course, it's a fleshling. Run, skip, doodle. Octon, return to safety. Alright, I'm gonna battle this Ace Trainer. I guess I could say I'm gonna ace your test. Show you the Ace Cadabra of an Ace Trainer. Boring. I have a bug type. Ace Trainer Jim. What a boring name. Sorry, anyone named Jim or Jimmy. Jim, just Jim. Here we have an Ace Trainer using a Noibat. A Noibat. A Noibat. A Noibat. Annoying bat. Okay, that honor belongs gracefully to Zubat, but that's besides the point.
How dare you insult Lil Noya?
I wasn't insulting Noibat, I was insulting Zubat. Also, this bat turns into a dragon. I mean, it's already a dragon, but it turns into a dragon. Get today's illusion war off. Let's just pummel this dude into the ground, would we? Wing attack. Also, I forgot to mention. Salandit and Salazzle, its evolution, have the special ability Corrosion, which allows it to poison anything, including steel types, which are normally immune to poison.
Oh.
Which is why they're that's why people were so excited when they first saw them. Kadabra, level 21, is a pure psychic type, and it's the evolution of, guess what? A Kanto Pokemon. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You jerk. You absolute jerk, Kadabra. Haha, I'm dark type.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Wow, a pursuit what it KO'd a Kadabra. I thought you were more powerful than that. Kadabra. I'm doing a dab, but no one can see me right now. I blacked out.
I'm actually surprised. I said, can't let you do that, Star Fox, and right after that you said, use pursuit. And you probably weren't even listening to me. So
oh no, I was listening, but I didn't get the joke. Okay. I didn't even know you were, like, joking. Here we have Cubone, the Pokemon that wears the skull of its mama.
Can't let you do that stuff.
I guess so you could say that I'm gonna bubble beam my way out of this with a beam of bubbles, because as we all know, the most dangerous weapon in modern day warfare is bubbles. Chatronic reference.
That's not a joke, that's just a thing.
It's a Chatronic reference. Okay. Upgrade level 20.
Oh, and that spot right down there is a photo shoot spot. Take pics.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this episode up once we completely explore Wela Volcano. So we got... Nope, I didn't mean to press Pokemon. We have now gotten a new TM, Rock Tomb, a rock type 60 power move. It can miss a fair amount of time, so... I got the Pokemon Finder.
Hey, that's pretty darn cute.
Oops. Sorry about that. Total thumbs up, 480.
Seems like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yuck, 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 yuck. Oh.
Random trader.
Hiker meme.
Mountain, you gotta climb it. It's the spite of a hiker. Alright.
Hiker meme.
Hiker Calhoun! Why do you have leaves on your shoulder? They're not attached to anything. They should have fallen off. Plus you're in a volcano. Plus the ground is sweltering hot. Literally. Roggenrola is a pure rock type. From the Unova region.
It looks like he's wearing just socks.
It's also one of my more favorite Pokemon. He's wearing sandals, I think. He has the ability Sturdy.
Awful idea when you're standing on a volcano.
Bubble Beam. I can't climb. Look at his face. It's hilarious. Alright, so that was the first hiker of the game. I guess you could say we hiked around him. I guess you could say the hike was real. Get it? The hike was real. The hike. The hike was okay. Alright, this is Rigel 2. I'm gonna be signing out next time on Pokemon UltraMoon. We're going to be fighting the Fire Trial. The Trial of Kiawe. See you guys next time. Bye.